What's going on, everybody? Logan Dodd with 3D Legacy Outdoors. A little different change of scenery. I bet y'all thought I was just up there trapped in Alaska forever, just killing the heck out of salmon and just living my best life on the river. No, I am not. I'm back home in Texas doing the Lord's work. We're out here hunting hogs. So I'm here now for 4 days. Got some final preparations to do on a couple stands right before bow season. It's 2 weeks away for us here in Texas, and boy, am I ready for it. I don't know if I'll be bow hunting here or another place I got towards Austin, but got to get them ready regardless. I'm gonna be hunting here regardless. But I'm excited. It's really dry. We still got a lot of water in the tanks. Hopefully these hogs are hungry. It's not as green as it was during most of the summer, and they're coming into corn feeders. But I'm glad you're with us. Thank you so much. And hey, tune in. We're here for 4 days. It'll allow to be some action on the board. A little string music, a little gun music. You never ever know. But we're heading that way, y'all. Gonna go ahead and get the snake boots on and get ready, because we got about an hour till we need to be in the stand. So catch y'all there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get this cedar spray on there and then get something, because of course never fails. Wind's dying down. It was blowing pretty good earlier, but it's dying down now pretty good. So get what we can on us. It'll help. Better than just human scent. So get some on my boots real quick. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna get some face paint on. Face paint on, rocking and rolling, ready to head after them. Let's go ahead and see if we can't kill us one. Time to go to the stand. Beautiful evening. Hopefully this wind keeps up. There's that sun going down right there. Ooh, that's a bright son of a gun. So hopefully we'll see us a hog. It's been nice and dry, so hopefully these hogs are hungry. Just drove past one of my protein feeders, and of course it's empty like always. So I'm gonna sneak in here quiet like, see if we can get in stand and get ready to shoot at something. Fingers crossed, y'all. Got a good feeling tonight. We got 4 days, baby. Alright, we just got in here. Get us some brand new Rage, no collars up the bat. Hopefully they'll get to draw a little blood here in about an hour or so. So fingers crossed, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy knocked up and ready to roll. About to go off. No sign of life yet, but waiting on the feeder. Lots of birds. Wind has really died down, so I'm gonna have to, hopefully we don't spook them too bad. We're just gonna have to sit tight and wait. Nothing yet, just a bunch of birds and one cottontail. Man, it's been slow lately. God, hope it picks up, but it's getting dark quick. Alright, y'all, another slow night. Imagine that. Hot, humid, no wind. Dang, I was really hoping we'd see something tonight, because it's been so dry. They might have been hungry, but who knows? They're eating at their leisure. They're dang sure not coming in when the feeder goes off, so they could be in here at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just gonna have to check the cards and see what's happening, and I might have to do a little midnight spend time like I've done before for these stubborn hogs. But alright guys, I'm not feeling so great today. I ate a double cheeseburger from Dairy Queen, and it just kind of settled in my stomach wrong, and kind of got a little sinus infection again. I don't know why, but yeah, I think this is it for me. I'm gonna go wash this off. I'm gonna go take a shower on the tailgate, and then I'm out of here and go get some shut-eye. So peace. Glad y'all are with me. 3 more days. Morning, everybody. Woo! Got me some much needed rest last night. Feeling tons better today. So I'm about to go ahead. We're in the truck. Gonna go ahead out to the pasture and set up a few trail cameras. Well, I take that back. Put some new cards in some trail cameras and set up one trail camera at a spot that I'm gonna put a north wind bow blind at. So yeah, we're gonna go do that real quick. Got that ladder unloaded from the trailer, and then as soon as I just make my quick little welty there and do my trail camera thing, I'm gonna hook it to the trailer and then go to town to get some wood and some groceries. So yeah, it's turned out to be a beautiful day. Gonna get some work done, and then hopefully maybe we'll kill us a hog. I really hope so. I want to really, really bad, but I'm probably gonna hunt a different stand tonight, the stand that I'm working on today. So the old, I don't know what you'd call it, the box blind stand, 'cause it's pretty much a framed around 6-foot tripod, and it's a black hole in the trees. So should be a killer spot. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, and gonna be heading to them here in a little bit. All right, out here looking for a spot to put this one trail camera for a new stand, and got this tank here that it goes dry frequently, but it's got water in it now, and I don't know if anything's been hitting it or not. I just kind of wanted to come over here and look. Ow. Let's see if there's a couple hog tracks. Pretty good boar hog right there, but nothing. Couple here, man. Nothing really to show for it. That's kind of sad. But this is also, they never really hammered this tank much. This isn't one of their favorite go-to spots. But a lot of deer tracks that I'm seeing right here, especially right here on this edge, a bunch of deer tracks. But oh well, there's hogs in here right now. There's just not a lot of them. Cotton's blooming out right now, so I don't know if they even mess with cotton, but I know we had corn and all that other stuff just a couple weeks ago. So who knows, hopefully with it dry like this, we still have water. They'll be coming back soon, or they're back and they're just not hungry. So who knows, but the search continues for the next great bow stand. All right, we'll do the first camera here. Sorry, I kind of ditched away from finding a stand real quick. And why is this one off? That's awesome. And it has an SD card in it. Oh, I think I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no batteries in it. I was wondering why this thing was off. All right, 1 second, we'll get this fixed. But this is the stand I hunted yesterday, and not looking too shabby for hog sign. Lots and lots of bird tracks and a couple deer. So not too good, but oh well, they're in here. They're probably down there towards the tank where that other stand is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these batteries swapped out, and then I'm gonna go head down to the bass tank. All right, well, I was wondering, those batteries in here looked pretty dang new, but this old camera here has finally bit the dust. So I was gonna put a camera up at a new spot that I was gonna look for and find, but I think that's gonna have to wait, because I only bought 2 new cameras, and I need to put one up at my place up in the hill country there. So we're busting out the new Muzzy Pro Cam 20. Muddy, sorry. But yeah, no, I haven't jumped on the cell phone trail cameras yet. I don't know, I still think it's fun to go out there and go out to the ranch and check your cameras, and you don't know what's coming on out there. So yep, that's still the way I am now, and I just can't justify spending $150 for a camera and a cell phone plan when I already have to spend money on so much other stuff. So I'm not there yet, maybe one day, but till then, I'm still on the old school trail camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one set up, and then we're gonna move on down to the bass tank. All right, y'all, walking up to the bass tank blind. See if there's anything been coming in here. Oh, couple lone boar tracks. Nothing crazy. Lots of coon, lots of bird tracks. Hey, that's annoying. Let's see how full she is. Oh yeah. Look at old Moon sitting up there chilling. It was bright last night about 4 in the morning. There's my stand. I got a little more brushing in to do on it, but it's coming along nicely. And I forgot if this camera here, I knew it was missing an SD card or something like that, but well, Hog's been rubbing on it. Look at the mud on this thing. Let's see. Off. Oh, no SD card. See how much battery's in there. Yeah, I know there's no SD card. Okay, so let's put a SD card in there so maybe it'll give us a reading on the battery. Oh, let's see. Don't go to your hole. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got full battery on this bad boy. Cool. Didn't need these. So, all right, got that one going now. That's good. I like that. So, all right, gonna go buy some wood, and then gonna do a little more brushing in on this bad boy, and then we'll probably be hunting this evening. I'll probably, for now, maybe just run some camo netting over the top just to give me some shade. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna head back out of here. We're gonna head to town. All right, got this my shooting stick set up here. Got a piece of plywood for the for the box blind door. I went with 3/4 inch. I may have went a little heavy duty, but it's already bought, so I can't turn it back in. So anyway, it's gonna have a heavy duty box blind door, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna spray paint this bad boy. I'm gonna clip y'all on right there, and then y'all get to watch me suffocate and paint. Had to move my truck, wind's hitting me right here from the side of that plywood, but nothing behind us, so we should be good in the backblast area. So we'll see how much spray paint this thing will hold. I really need a can of paint and a roller, but we'll mark it up regardless, see how much it'll hold, and then we'll get back to you. I'll clip y'all on and y'all get to see the action. All right, we got the base down. I didn't want to do black as base because it's just too dark, but I got this flat khaki that I'm running low on. So now I'm gonna go through with just flat black, and this camouflage stuff, this Rust-Oleum camouflage paint, it is letits for all your deer blind camouflaging accessories. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get started on the black now and give her some good up and down, left and rights. And then after that, once I get it where I want it, I'm gonna go find some post oak limb or leaves, and I'm gonna hold it, and I'm gonna use this flat green, kind of like the deep forest green or something like that, and go over it with the leaves and stuff, see how that works. But right now I'm gonna go for the old blackola. All right, that's enough black. I probably went a little too overboard with it, but now we gotta go find us post oak limb. All right, gotta grab the loppers because we want a fresh post oak limb. Oh, not a dead one, because we don't want anything to crumble or fall apart on us when we're trying to get some paint on it. So I am parked under the post oak. So I wanna see, that looks like a bigger limb I can hold. Look at this thing, it wants to, look at the thorns on that booger. That's a Texas honey locust, and it will let you know it's there. Ow! Get away! Get away! All right, we're through the gauntlet. Let's see, y'all. Is this the piece here? This one looks pretty good here. I can kind of lop this off and have me a good little handle. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna cut this one off, and we're gonna cut it back, and I'll have me a handle. So, hang on 1 second. See if I can do this while filming. Yeah. Yeah. Fiskars, the best loppers around. They got the gears on them. No more struggling. All right. Go head on back to plywood now. Fix this up real quick. Dang thing keeps falling on me. All right, we got the deep forest green. And get a good shake on it. Pop this bad boy off. See how it looks. Yeah. Not that great. I think I might have to break one of these littler limbs off and just go with that, which I think I'm gonna do right now. These are green, so it's gonna take a second. I think this will do better than, this will probably do better than that big one. Try it out. Yeah, that's kind of good. Hell, we'll run with it. Alright, y'all. Ain't my best, but that wasn't the best limb ever, but I think it turned out pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. That'll work for a door. I might come back over with a little bit more black, but alright. One thing done. It'll be a nice door whenever we go put it up, probably tomorrow. So I deserve a drink after that one. Sweated to death, so just gonna take a chill pill for a little bit and then see what time Dad and them get here. And then I may or may not go on. Still on the fence of that. So, alright, y'all. Glad y'all are with us. Hanging out at the ranch, baby. We got that piece of plywood all spray painted up, backing out now, and I'm gonna go look for a spot to put up a north wind bow stand. Don't really have any stands for a north wind for a bow stand other than southeast, because in Texas in the summertime and in the early fall, and pretty much dominant wind throughout the year is out of the southeast till you start getting northerns. But they're talking about a cooler and wetter than normal winter, so it wouldn't hurt to have one out of the north in case we start getting some north winds in mid-October. That way you're not stuck till rifle season. So gotta go look for some spots for that. I got an idea of one kind of towards the fence line over there. We used to have a rifle stand over there, but gonna go look over there and then just getting kind of cabin fever sticking around this hot son of a gun. So got the plywood done for the door. Dad and Steve are coming up with 2 sheets for the roof on the bow stand. So I said I wasn't gonna hunt tonight, but if I do, I'll hunt there, because after we bang around and put boards up and spray paint and everything else tomorrow, probably need to stay out of there. So gonna go give her hell tonight. Like I said, not much hog sign, pretty depressing. So I've been fiending to kill a hog, but they ain't playing ball. I need to go shoot them out of a helicopter or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and head that way, and yeah, we're just chilling at the ranch. Another weekend. Got the 243 riding shotgun. Never know, you'll all see Sam Squanch out there. So stay with us, baby. We're just bebopping around. So heading down to go look for a new stand spot, right? And wanted to make a little audible. On this ranch, there used to be an old homestead from the 1800s here, and I don't know if I've showed y'all or not, but these are the graves of the Hilge family from the 1800s. This little column here kept getting knocked over by cows, and once we got the cows out, I put it back up and it hasn't been messed with. But these graves are kind of scattered throughout years of being, nobody maintaining them. But this one here says Christina E. Hilge, born November 1st, 1888, or no, that's not right. 1868, died March 4th, 1887. Gone, but not forgotten. And then I think that's a footstone over there. I need to come over here with a weed eater. There's one more, like you can see right here. There's this right here. I don't know if it's a footstone or it's an actual headstone. This looks, yeah, it's just got 3 letters. I think that's a footstone. Don't want to mess with it too much. This stuff cows have been tromping through here for 40-something years, so don't know what goes to where, and really don't want to mess up their gravesite too much. So here's another one that is fallen over. You can see here's the base of it, and it used to fit in that slot, but it looks like this was 2 little children. It shows like J.G. and W. Hilge, born August 13th, 1872, and died April 25th, 1873. That's awful. That is a baby. And then this one here is kind of unlegible. This one says John, oh, I can read it, John A. Maybe that's the dad, but there's like a Hilge here. Nah, I can't really read it, but born January 9th, 1867, and died August 16th, 1869. 2-year-old baby. we don't know how good we have it in the 21st century, because back then, that was hard living. Fighting Indians and dysentery and smallpox and God knows what else. I mean, so they were on here in 1867, just after the Civil War. This country here was still occupied by Comanche. So, I mean, this was wild country. Rough territory to live in, especially then in the 1860s. Towards the 1880s, you know, the Indians started getting thinned out a little more, but in the 1860s, when those youngins passed away, this was still Indian country. So, might not do a little research, because I don't know how they passed away. Could be disease, could be, you know, got shot, who knows. But pretty cool little tidbit of history on this ranch. This ranch's got a lot of history. I don't know how big the ranch was back in the day, but I'm sure it's a lot smaller now than it was. It was probably thousands of acres, but kind of need to do a little diving into it, because if you look on a map, like on your Apple iPhone maps, it'll show this actual cemetery on the map, even though it's not publicly accessible. It's on private land, but pretty cool. So back to it. Gonna go ahead and head to the pasture and see if we can find us a spot to put up a tent blind. But pretty cool little tidbit of history, a little Texas history there for you. So back at it. So I'm going to this place where we had this fence line stand, and boy howdy, it is growed up. But tree fell down there. It's still alive. It looks like I can snake through here. I'm just on an adventure mission right now. God, dog, look at the freaking briars, and there's one little post up. Oh, I think I got her. Hammer, hang on. Oh, make a road, baby. Adventure quest. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, nice and open back in here. But boy, it is sure growed up. Yeah, because there's the way to the fence line stand. I was about to say it looked a little different, but all right. Gonna keep on trekking on. See how far I can get this truck in here before I gotta get out and do a walk. I think I may be a little off. I haven't been to this stand since I was a kid. It is a growed up mess. I may be to the left or right a little bit, so don't make fun of me. I haven't been here in decades, so all right. Gonna go do a lateral real quick and figure out where I'm at. Guys, I cannot remember where this stand is to save my life, and it is so growed up that I can't even figure which way to go. I'm trying to walk this creek, but ran into the neighbor's fence, so this ain't the way. I'm just looking at it. It looks like it's that way, but the briars are just so bad now I can't do nothing with it. So all right, well, big no-go on this. Let's go ahead and turn around and get out of this freaking creek and figure out another plan to get over to that opening. I just don't want to get cut off a piece of briar, so whee. This is looking better, more familiar. I remember walking through this opening to get to this stand, but I just think you came through there, but it's been so choked out from briars now that it's just impassable unless you get in there and get after it with a machete. But I mean, you could put a stand back here, but you're going to have to do some machete work, because you ain't going to want to haul corn back here, I'll tell you that much. Whew. Yep, this is the right spot, because that fence line stand is just right up here. All right, I'll show you this old fence line stand I grew up on. Pretty cool piece of history, because it was on the fence line, and we used to have that property across the fence to hunt. We don't anymore, so obviously can't use it, but killed a lot of bucks out of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at it. Good gravy. And the old ponds are growed up. You can't even get in here hardly anymore. But this is it. This was the fence line stand. Hunted here many a day. Ow, wow. But yeah, it looks like it's home to some critters now. Probably some wasp nests in here. I have to be careful. Yeah, a little tight under here, but you used to could sit here and all these weeds and stuff weren't out here, but you know, we had all this trimmed up and you could sit here and hunt and kill some bucks out of here, for sure. Long time gone, for sure. You can see the whole Coleman propane bottles from them cold mornings. But yep, long time gone, but no, I don't think this is gonna work. It's too thick to get back in here, so. Good try though, but pretty cool seeing this anyways, so. We'll go ahead and get out of here and see if we can find us another spot. Well, that spot ain't gonna work out. I'm gonna have to find something a little more open, a little more accessible. Especially I want to put tent blind so the wife and kiddo can go hunt in there, or me and the kiddo can go hunt in there, but other than that, just driving around, chilling on the ranch right now, taking in the views, listening to some Quetzal. I gotta pause it because YouTube doesn't like it when you play other people's music. So, all right, let's see. I'm gonna go over here to the front corner of the place. Maybe I can find something there by this old bass tank. So I'm gonna slip on in there and see what we got going. I found a tank on Onyx Maps. That's kind of towards the, I guess, southeast portion of the property. But if you look, it is nothing but growed up big bad mesquites in here, and it is hard to, there's no driving into it. But the place I'm looking at, it's kind of close to the road, but I don't think it's got a bunch of brush behind it. I don't think it'll bother the deer or your hunting, but it looks like it could be a potential really good spot. It's got a finger where you could probably put a pop-up in, and then the north wind will blow you out towards the road so the animals wouldn't smell you, and it doesn't won't swirl real bad. It's not like in the middle of a big thick clump of woods, so we'll go ease towards it. It's somewhere right towards where them tall trees are, so I'll go ease over there towards it, see if I can't find it. All right, here's the tank that I found on the map. Got a little bit of hog sign there. Man, I've never known this tank was here. I'm sure my dad knows, but it's a good looking tank. I don't know if it goes dry or not, but it might have bass in it, might have perch in it, who knows. But we got some hog sign right there, but that's a pretty tank, man. As dry as it is, that's good, that's water, and that is some good looking stuff back in there. It's hard to see, but I found a potential good spot for a pop-up and a deer feeder. Got the north wind will take you out towards the road, plus you'll have this tank in front of you. So they're gonna come to water, they'll have feed, come to water back and forth. You got them in the middle of that mixed mesquite, so it's open enough for you to see, but thick enough for them to feel safe. So I'm gonna keep looking around for a potential spot to put a blind. And I don't know if I'm gonna get in the bow stand per se this evening, but I think I'm gonna do what I've done in the past. Well, I'm gonna just spot and stalk with a gun up to the stand and see if I can't get a shot on them through the woods at a feeder, just like I did with that big red hog. I'm gonna put a clip of that right here of me smoking that big red hog with this 243. Just like that, red hog to the ground. Didn't pick up a bullet, I guess I short stroked it. Cutters on that bad boy right there. Woo, he would wear you out. Pretty spotted son of a gun. Wow, what a trophy. Man, that is super cool. But other than that, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and just head on down the trail and go ahead and see what else I can find. Hopefully find us a good spot to put a stand. Guys, I think I found the best hunting blind I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. What is that? That's awful. I mean, I guess it worked for a rifle, but man, that is, I don't know what this is. It's like they cut a 55-gallon drum or a syrup tub and then just opened it up, and then they were looking over this flat here. Yeah, no, I don't like that. All right, I'm gonna keep on looking around. On two good spots. One for a potential bow stand, one for a potential rifle stand. But problem is, the spots I picked, they're like kind of on top of each other. So I need to pick whether I want a rifle stand or I want another bow stand. So I really need another bow stand, but I don't know, it's a pretty sweet spot for where I'd put that rifle stand. There's some good looking stuff back in here. That tank's been getting hit. Pretty excited about this. So I'm gonna go hang up a trail camera tomorrow on one of them trails and see what's been coming through there. And gonna have to make a decision soon for damn sure. but pretty cool. I don't think anybody's set foot back there in 30 years, so that's exciting. But yeah, gonna let those feeders go off, and then about 15 minutes after the feeder goes off, I'm gonna slide in here with this deer rifle and ease up and see if we see some swine in there. So getting back to the truck now. Gonna have to set this camera down because I gotta cross the fence here real quick, but heading back to camp for now. All right, jumping in Dad's rig. Everybody's here. Got the water moccasin. Got Dad with us. Gonna go kill some time, and Mr. Steve Strong gonna go ahead and see if he can catch him some bass. I'm gonna video him, see if he can tear him up. Don't miss. You're gonna be on candid camera. Well, we tried it. I tried a top water. He had a little crankbait action.
One of them days.
And one of them, they just ain't leaping out of the water. But I bet in the morning Steve will be down here. He'll put the hammer, little lost wheelie on him. But it ain't happening today. So, but it's getting about time. It's just now 6:30. It's getting about time. About another 45 minutes, I'm gonna be easing up into the woods and overlooking one of them feeders. See if I can kill us a boar hog with a rifle. So, stay tuned with us. Good times at camp. Good people. Doing a little bass fishing to kill the time. Feeder went off about 10 minutes ago. It's gonna take me about 5-6 minutes to get down to where I need to get out and walk. Ought to be about perfect time. If they're there, they're there. So we're gonna slide up to them. We got a good wind. That wind's doing what it does in the summertime, man. It lays at dark, but it'll pick up later. I don't know why it does it, but it does it. Uh-oh. We got us a Texas roadblock. I don't know if y'all can see that little armadillo in the road, but come on, dude, get out of the road. I don't want to run you over. But man, what a beautiful sunset though, ain't all right? We're gonna slide down there, see if we can't. We got a little wind still before it completely lays at dark, and then it'll pick back up about an hour or two after dark. So heading after them, hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe run across a nice hog under the feeder, slip up on them and get them old Dustin with the 243. All right, we just parked the truck. Walking into that stand right now, there's barely any wind. This sucks. But I'm gonna give her hell. Got the shooting sticks ready. 243's ready on 3 power. Ready to kill one. So maybe there's one there. I hope so. We'll see. There's right there. Nice. Man, these hogs are pissing me off. What do you do? Alright, this will be the end of this stop. I'll catch y'all in the morning. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. Alright, y'all. Good morning. Well, unfortunately, it was a pretty uneventful day yesterday. I didn't even film it. We freaking was so miserably hot we couldn't do anything. And we ended up just getting lunch and then just went down to the river and did a little swimming. But it brings me back to the good times that we have had on this ranch. And then I'm gonna drop a little throwback clips right here of us whacking some beautiful big hogs. Shoot that bitch! Shoot her! Shoot her! Are you kidding me? Look at them teeth. That is that thing there would work on a dog. Spotted hog. Copper color. Man, that's crazy. Never do it. 243 does not mess around. It knocks them down, baby. 100 grain soft points to the dome, to the base of the neck, I should say, not the dome.
We just knocked that monster down. He came in. I saw him coming in, so I got the camera ready. And he came in, and the wind...
Y'all enjoyed those clips today. Hey, this isn't, the video I wanted to make. I was hoping for another hog kill, another good hog hunt for y'all, but hey, that's how it is sometimes. All right, guys, I'm Logan Dowd of 3 Legacy Outdoors. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you like what I'm doing, make sure to like and subscribe. Subscribe's the main thing. All right, thank y'all. Y'all have a great day. Also, always remember the outlaw.